Hi everyone. Today we will see how to set up our Snowflake account. I mean, how we can create a trial version. And what is a Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse and which helps us to store the data and analyze the data in one place. And before understanding how Snowflake works, let us understand what is the pricing for the Snowflake basically. Snowflake pricing structure. And this is one of the cloud data warehouse where storage and compute costs are analyzed separately that we can see. For example, here if you go, not this, if you go here, Snowflake pricing and cost structure, and we can see how the cost is analyzed. Basically, Snowflake is available with three cloud providers. Here, example, it is available with AWS, Azure, and GCP, Google Cloud Platform. If you go with AWS, all three cloud providers, the cost is same. There is no much difference. And example, see here, if I'm selecting AWS, and these are the list of the regions available under AWS. Whereas for Azure, these are the only regions available for Azure. And if I select a GCP, and these are the list of the regions available. GCP is the one which is added recently. And I'm selecting now Azure. And here I'm selecting. And for example, if your nearest region, you need to select. If you are in Asia, we can select Asia region. For example, I'm selecting US East. And Snowflake is available with three editions. One is standard edition, and you can say standard edition, enterprise edition, and business critical. This is the one. Other one is virtual private. The difference between standard and enterprise is in standard edition, you cannot go back. The time travel is supported only for 1 day, whereas in enterprise, the time travel is supported for up to 90 days of time travel. And here, the security called row access and column level security are supported in enterprise, whereas in standard, it doesn't support. And multi-cluster also doesn't support for standard. Wherever, like example, if you want to maintain multi-cluster for your account and for any virtual warehouse, then that is not possible in standard. So there are few features where standard is not supported. So my suggestion is we can go for enterprise, but let us see the cost, how it charges. Per credit, the cost is $2, whereas for edition, it is $3 per credit. And this is compute cost. What is compute cost is nothing but the number of resources. This is basically the compute cost is decided based on how many resources and how many clusters are allocated, basically. And example, you can see credit. This credits, number of credits are allocated, I mean utilized based on how many clusters you are allocated to your virtual warehouse. That we can see in detail, but in high level, how many resources are utilized for executing an SQL query, etc. That is called compute cost. And whereas storage cost, you can see there are different storage. On demand, that means you don't want to agree anything and you are not informing how much storage you needed. Then on demand, it charges $40 per TB per month. For 1 month, for 1 TB of data, it charges $40. Whereas here, if you have informed that, if you have made an agree that at least I need 1 TB, then if you informed in advance, then they will charge around $23. So there is a difference of almost like $17 difference is there. So here the storage cost and compute cost is completely analyzed differently in Snowflake. And it is available with the three cloud providers. Example, if you select Azure, okay, I'm selecting Azure, and for Azure, how the cost is analyzed. Example, I'm selecting Central US. Okay, now you see the how the cost is analyzed. The same cost, $2 for standard edition, $3 for enterprise, and $4 for virtual business critical. And here you can see The storage capacity is 23 and here it is 40 per TB. And let us start how to create an account. Let us see step by step. Okay, so we have seen now how they charge for the enterprise and standard. But if you want to practice, I always recommend to go for the enterprise edition. And let us start the trial version. And how many days the trial version will be? It will be 30 days or $400. Example, you have created a trial account within 10 days, you have consumed all $400, then that's all. It will be there. You will not be able to proceed further. You need to activate the billing terms, etc. You need to enable. Okay. Or else you did not consume $400, then it will allow us to utilize for 30 days. So whatever it comes first, it will utilize. And here we need to provide the name. Example, I am providing the name as Snowflake. Okay, the last name I am providing it as training. And my email ID is this one, Snowflake Training. And the company, you can select any company. I'm selecting the company as IT. And what is the role? I'm selecting the BA analyst role. And whatever the country you wanted. Example, if you are selecting United States, then it is better to select the region which is nearest to United States. If you are in India, then I'm selecting India, okay, and continue. Then here it will ask us to choose the edition, okay, and let us go for enterprise edition. Where are these are the additional options like futures available, time travel for 90 days, multi-cluster warehouse is available, and materialized views you can create. And it is available with the three vendors, three cloud providers. I'm going for Amazon, AWS. You can go for Azure or you can go for GCP. And here these are the different regions which are available with AWS, and we need to select always nearest region. It would be better. I'm selecting Asia, Singapore, but if you are in US, then you can select for basically US East or US West, etc. You can select. If you are in Europe, then you can select the Europe region. I'm selecting Asia Pacific, Singapore, and here we need to enable the checkbox for accepting the terms, then click on get started. So automatically here you can see, thanks for signing up. What is the purpose we are utilizing this account? I want to go for a training or certification you wanted, or you wanted for a personal training and development, or company is a consideration. So I wanted the personal learning and development purpose. We need to provide this option. Then what will you use Snowflake for? Build an application, develop machine learning, run analytics to connect to a visualization, migrate existing data warehouse, create data lake, data mesh, etc. I'm selecting analytics to connect to visualization, etc. And here, select your preferred language. You can select, click on submit. Here you can see an email to activate your account has been sent to this particular email. We can go to this email and see. Here, I have received an email which is called activate your Snowflake account. Click here to activate. Then it will ask us to provide the password and select the username. I am providing the username as data analytics. Okay, and the password I'm selecting. So this is a display name basically. Username is a display name. You need not to provide email. It is always a display name. Get started. Click on get started. So whatever the username is a login username, we call it as the display name. At the same time, it is a login username basically. So whenever you are trying to log in, whatever the username you have provided, that we can utilize for login, and whatever the password, that we can utilize for authentication. And when you have login here, then this is a tab it will show. And here you can see in account admin, I mean, these are the different roles which are available. These are the different roles which are available, like security admin, account admin, sysadmin, user admin, and public. These are the different roles, and what is the purpose of a role, we will see in the coming trainings, but these are the default roles which will be available in Snowflake. Profile, it will show us what is our username and etc. And what is the email it is linked with, and I mean, the language, email notifications, etc. It will show here. And here the documentation, support, etc. If you click on this documentation, then it will navigate to the Snowflake documentation. If you want to read the documentation provided by Snowflake, then you can go here. And here the worksheets. We can share the worksheets with other people. And recent is the one list of the worksheets which are opened very recently, it will show us. And you can create either folder, and inside the folder you can create the worksheets. You can create SQL worksheet and Python worksheet. Python is also the one where Snowflake supports, so you can execute the Python code here. And SQL related queries you can write in SQL worksheet. If you want to create a folder, you can click on folder, then under that you can create the worksheets. Example, I can click on plus, then it will navigate to the worksheet page. Example here, select one from 12. I can execute this. And these are the two databases which are available, which are shared by Snowflake basically, that we will see, okay? And here you need to select what is the role you wanted to utilize and what is the warehouse we need to utilize for executing this select statement. Right now, by default, we get only one warehouse. So that warehouse is available. We will see this also. And if you want to go back to the previous page, you can click here, then you can see. And here, the dashboards, which are like, you can create the dashboard to analyze or create some visualization, etc. You can do here. App is nothing but if you want to build a native app, then by using this Snowflake, then you can create this app. Data is nothing but here you can see there are two databases which are shared by default. I did not create any databases. These are the databases you can see, these are shared databases. These I did not create it. Basically, it was provided by the Snowflake sample data, and here this database is nothing but it will be having few schemas and tables. If you want to analyze what is the account usage, then this is the table which will help you. What is the, like example, how much credits you consumed, what is the etc. information you will be able to get here. And if you want to create a database, you can click on the database, see example, and you can create the database. How many databases you want, you can create, and you can share these databases with accounts. Okay. And private sharing can be done using data sharing option. You can share example. These are the two databases. I did not create anything, but these were provided by Snowflake, which are shared with my account. Okay, they are shared with my account, sample data. If you want, you can go and see the databases. You can see two databases are available. One is Snowflake sample data, and it are shared by using data share option. We will see in future how data share works, etc. How we can share this, how we can perform this sharing. We will see. And the marketplace is nothing but it is a kind of a place where different service providers, they whatever the application they create, we can install automatically. Example here you can see these are the different applications available, and here you can see these are the different databases, hospital claims, and if you want to practice or if you want to get some sample data, then here you can get It is of free. Basically, it is a single place where multiple services, whatever provided by the service providers, you can get from here, which is of free basically. And here you can see COVID, like example, I want to know this. You can click here, then it will show us what are the tables it provides. You can see here, you'll be able to get the documentation also. And here, these are the sample queries, okay, where you can utilize and you can run. And if you click on this, you will know more information about it. You can see the share includes two sample data sets. It provides two data sets, not one, two data sets. And one is international city centers, the other one is zip codes, etc. And what we can achieve by using these two data sources, like example, demand forecasting. These are the business needs where we can achieve using that. So you can read about it. If you want to get this data set, you can read about more information and you can click on get, automatically you will get that. And here you can see this is hospital claim. This is also one of the data set. It provides documentation. If you click on this documentation, what it provides basically, if you see here, it provides, these are the tables which are available. It provides 1, 2, 3, 5 tables. And what are the columns having in each table, you will be able to know when you go for the documentation. And it contains all these fields. And you can see these are the data dictionary for all the 5 tables. Basically 6 objects are available, looks like. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can if you click on this get, automatically you will be able to get this data set and you can run the queries on this data set. And activity shows what are the queries you have run. I have run select one. Okay. And for example, I'm going to the worksheet. I'm going to the worksheet. Now I'm running select current date. What is today's date? It will display. Okay. I executed this. And this I can observe in activity. So here in activity, not only my user, whatever the users available across the organization, every user, I mean, if you click on all, then it will provide all the users in the organization, whatever the queries they have run. Example, I have run select current date. Okay. And I wanted in last day, I mean, only today, last 24 hours, whatever the queries executed, I will be able to see. So it is one place where I can monitor and if anything is running, I can cancel from here also. I will get a cancel option. I can cancel that query which is running. Here it will show the status and all the running and basically I want to see only the running queries. Then I will be able to see here. So if any query which is running since long time, that also I can monitor here. Track history. This is also, it will help us to get all the queries which are running. Instead of last day, I can go for last 12. Whereas query history, custom, you can provide the dates here. A similar kind here, you can track history also provides. Instead of last, I can select last 3 months. Whatever the query is executed in last 3 months, it will show. Okay. And if you are creating in the dynamic tables, that list it will show here. And admin. In admin, you can see the first is the usage. How many credits used by my account? This is my account name. If you want to know more details about the account, you can click on accounts tab, then it will show all the details. Click on this, the account URL. It is enterprise edition. I have, this is my account number and this is my enterprise edition and I have used AWS cloud provider and the region, etc. Everything it shows. This is called account. And usage, how many credits consumed, etc. Information can be available in this usage, etc. And warehouse. Warehouse is nothing but Whenever you want to execute SQL query, DML related thing, definitely we need the resources because it is a cloud. So whenever it is a cloud, the resources should be provided by the Snowflake. So here the main advantage of the Snowflake is you can scale up or scale down. You can maintain multiple warehouses. Example for ETL, I want to maintain one warehouse, and for visualization, you can maintain a different warehouse. So as per the need, you can create multiple warehouses here. And at any time, within fraction of minutes or seconds, you can scale up or scale down. What is scale up and scale down? See, let's see. Example, I'm creating a warehouse. Click on this. We will see this in detail, but just I want to provide the high level information. When you click on the warehouse, okay, and here you can see what is the warehouse name you wanted. I'm providing the warehouse name as ETL, okay, and what is the size you wanted. I wanted medium, I wanted large, etc. And here it also provides an option called cluster. How many clusters you wanted? If one cluster, example, if the list of the queries which are running, if it is not able to handle by single cluster, then the second cluster also can utilize. So you can increase your clusters. And example, if you see here, medium size, it consumes 6 credits. So it allocates more number of resources for executing the query. And if you wanted for ETL, you can select a small, okay, I'm selecting a medium for ETL. Whereas for visualization team, you can create a separate warehouse with a size as large. So that means for a multiple teams, if you are available in an organization, for each and every team, you can select a separate warehouse. And how this warehouse works, we will see in detail. So warehouse is nothing but it will help us. You can see the clusters, etc. It will help us. Basically, the compute cost is decided based on what is the warehouse you are creating. You are creating a warehouse with extra small, or you are creating a warehouse with uh, medium, large. Based on that, credits will be consumed, and how many clusters you are utilizing. Based on that, it will allocate the resources, and based on that, it will consume the credits, and the charge is also done based on that. And it is auto suspend. If no query is running, then it will go into suspended mode, so that there will be how many minutes your compute is running. I mean, your warehouse is running. Based on that, Snowflake calculates the compute cost and it will charge to us. And it will go to auto suspend based on the time we have provided here. Okay. This is clear. And here users and roles. You can create the users. You can create the roles. Roles are nothing but groups, etc. You can consider, and you can create the users, and you can create the roles here. This is a security. You can create the network policy. That means if you want to deny the access from a particular IP, okay, then that can be achieved using network policies, etc. Billing terms information you can find here, and the payment methods. I mean, the credit card related information, how the payment is done, etc. You can available. It can be, you can observe from here. And the partner connect. How many other business intelligence or data analytics tools can be connected to Snowflake? You can observe here. Like example, if you so Domo also have, Alteryx can be having a connector internally to connect to Snowflake. And you can say these are the list of the Informatica is there. And if you see Stitch is there, which is talent. And here you can say talent data integration also supports. And these are the different security governance tools, etc. ETL tools. These are the machine learning and ETL basically. Data engineering tools also we can call it as. And if you want to know only data integration, these are all the data integration tools which can be connected to Snowflake. All these data integration tools has a connector by default. And Snowflake supports both ODBC and JDBC. So it can be connected both ODBC and JDBC. And if an integration tool is designed using JDBC, then it is used Java based, then you can utilize JDBC to connect to your Snowflake. If it is a open data, if your integration tool supports ODBC, then we can utilize ODBC as an option and we can connect to Snowflake. And here it is an account. Like example, whenever you want to connect from other integration tools, then we can make use of this URL. And here, this is our account name. You need to provide this particular name to connect to the Snowflake. Example, if you want to connect from talent, you can provide this name, and it will help us to connect to Snowflake from talent using this account name. If you want to know more information which I missed, you can mention in comment. Just I want to provide a high level information and how we can start our trial version of Snowflake account. Just this video is about that. But in detail about what is data, how to create a database, how to create a schema, everything we can see in detail in further videos. I hope this is helpful.